In this tutorial, I'd like to point out a few features to listen for in Le Soir, or the evening by Reinhold Glière. This is a selection from the ABRSM Piano Grade 5 syllabus. The piece is in B minor, and the composer is drawing your attention to different ways of listening to a minor key. We learned that there are 3 different minor scales, and this uses some of those differences that you learn when you differentiate between natural minor, harmonic minor, and melodic minor. It's not that composers are saying, I'm going to write this part of the piece in natural minor and I'm going to write this part of the piece in. They're not necessarily thinking of forms of the scale. They're simply aware of these different qualities that a minor scale can have, a minor key can have. So for example, this piece is in B minor. It starts with a B minor chord, but it immediately goes to an A major chord, which, if I just go down by step, B minor to A major obviously has an A natural in it, not the A sharp of the B harmonic scale. So if I play that natural minor scale, and this is what the opening melody sounds like, more modal sounding, more folk song sounding. If I play the harmonic minor scale, has the raised 7th scale degree, A sharp, and that comes into play when Glière wants to use a dominant 7th chord. Right there at the end, perfect cadence. And this is all within the same phrase. So he's going back and forth based on which harmonies he wants to use and what he wants the melody to sound like. It's not necessarily the directions where you have the raised scale degrees going up in a melodic minor scale and then they're lowered when they're going down. This is A natural, whether it's going up or down, and then the A sharp simply appears to create the dominant chord. Another feature to listen for in this piece, and this is a technical challenge, is the right hand is playing a melody in the middle phrase of the piece. And we've changed to B major briefly, but there's an underlying accompaniment pattern with chords. What's tricky is that I have to play the C sharp twice in a row on the 2nd chord, but it functions differently. So the first is part of the accompaniment. The second is a melody note, a longer 8th note. If I play it without paying attention to this shading, this is what it sounds like. It's difficult for me to actually do that. I still hear the 2nd C sharp as part of the melody, but you hear the 2 C sharps in a row, but they should actually function differently and sound differently, even though your same finger is playing them. Here it is again, the way I want to shade it. And the same thing happens in the following chord. There's 2 D sharps, but the second one is stronger because it's part of the melody.